Hi, I'm Jacob, and I'm here to talk about my voice and my music. So, for my voice, you can hear it pretty loud and clear. Get told by a lot of people that I'm loud. So, yeah, it's good to have a loud, clear speaking voice in pretty much any setting because it's easy for people to hear you and understand you. And just by watching this video, you'll know how I talk and inflections I use. For singing wise, though, yeah, I don't really use my voice at all. I obviously sing along to like songs, but I'm not a good singer or anything like that. So in that way, my voice is not used, but I like my voice. So for my music, so I've never composed any of my own music. I've never really even played an instrument. So for my music, I'm just going to talk about songs I like or songs I'm interested in. So the music that I like to listen to, and I like to listen to most types of music. But one main song I like to listen to right now that came out probably a couple months ago is "Famous" by Kanye West. Most people know who Kanye is, I'm sure. All you guys do. But this was my favorite song on his most recent album. And I don't really think he's that great of a singer or rapper, but I really like the songs he produces and the way he samples other music into his music. And just, I think he's a great producer and he's great at what he does. So we'll listen to a little bit of that song in case you're unfamiliar with it or just forgot about it. So this is the intro, and this is Rihanna. Um, this part's okay. My main part of the song I like is at 147, and that is coming up right now. So that is a sample by Sister Nancy. I've actually listened to the song. It's called Bam Bam by Sister Nancy, and I think the song's okay, but I think the way Kanye uses it and whatever editing effects he put on it makes it sound really good, and I really like the way it fits into this song Famous as a whole. So that's the main reason I like the song is because I really like that part of the song, and it just makes me feel good, and it's just a really likable, enjoyable sound. But for so that's music I like to listen to now. I also like Run the Jewels. I first heard them like 6 months ago, and just figured out who they were like 2 weeks ago just by like listening. I think it was on Silicon Valley. I heard it, and I finally recognized who the artist was. So I've been listening to them a lot lately. But I listen to pretty much anyone. That's just who I'm into at the very moment. But pretty much at any time, I like to listen to oldies. I'm really a fan of oldies. Been listening to 60s and 70s music my whole life. So one station on Pandora that I really like to listen to. I like to listen to Pandora a lot. I like not having to pick my own songs and it just picking it for me, and also relatable artists that I like to hear. So I'm a very big user of Pandora, and one of the stations I like the most is Paul Simon Radio. It's oldies radio pretty much, but I think it's more relaxed. It's not gonna have all the hits, but it's gonna have relaxing songs that were also hits that I'd really like to listen to when I'm either at a bonfire or just on my front porch or at a beach. I think it's just really good music or background noise to listen to maybe sometimes sing along to. Usually it's just there while you're talking to your friends or just trying to maybe fall asleep. So this is Paul Simon Radio. One thing that's funny is that I don't really like Paul Simon songs. I usually skip. I usually start by skipping his first song because it always pops up with Paul Simon. He's probably my least favorite person that's played on this station. But every other station I've used like it, it does it. It's not the same. For some reason, even though I don't like Paul Simon, I like all the relatable artists that Pandora give me. So I usually skip the first song, and right now that leads me to Simon and Garfunkel, which is okay. But then it sends me to a song by Rusted Root, which if you listen to oldies, you probably know this song. I wouldn't know it's by Rusted Root, but you've probably heard it if you listen to oldies music. So it's just a, I'd say, relaxing, soothing sound to listen to. Like some of these songs are more upbeat, but most of them are pretty relaxing. So that's why I like to listen to Paul Simon Radio, because even if it's not a relaxing song, it's still a song I know and like. I don't know if there's very few songs I've heard on Paul Simon Radio that I don't like, and I listen to it almost all the time. So now you know what music that interests me now and music that I'll always like to listen to. And you know how I sound and what my voice is like. So hope you tune in next time. Thanks.